Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Podmas, and welcome to day two of our Advent wine journey. I'm Mark, your fat friend, and tonight we're switching from deep and warming to bright and refreshing. If yesterday was our fireside pour, today feels like winter sunlight. And with that, I introduce El Campeón. Tonight's wine is El Campeón White Sangria, a lively, fruit forward bottle that brings a whole different vibe to the Advent season. While sangria is traditionally associated with summer, this white sangria has just enough sweetness and citrus to feel festive, cheerful, and honestly, a fun change of pace. It's the kind of bottle that reminds you Advent isn't all about heavy meals. Sometimes it's about letting in a little brightness. So El Campeón originally comes to us from Spain in the La Rioja area of Spain, which in my research, this place is absolutely beautiful. I don't love the power lines running in the background, of course, but I mean, just looking at these vineyards and looking at this town and it's vibrant, it's old feel, but still beautiful. This image here, just man, uh, this makes me want to go spend some time in Spain. Not gonna lie, this is just beautiful, especially with that mountainous backdrop. Uh, love it, absolutely love it. Um, so let's dive in. Let's take a look at the bottle. Here it is, the El Campeón. So interestingly enough, you'll notice that it says it is produced in France. So originally this came from Spain, but now it is produced in France, at least for importing to America. They did it that way. Um, so yeah, it's a lovely bottle, 7% alcohol by volume. Again, a half bottle of wine. Um, so some tasting notes while I start to crack it open. When you first open El Campeón, the aroma is unmistakable. Waves of citrus, orange, lime, maybe a hint of lemon zest mixed with ripe white peach. Then you take a sip, and the palate is smooth. Uh-oh, this this one didn't open quite as well. I'm gonna have to cut it a little bit better. Apologies. This then you take a sip, and the palate is smooth, sweet, and juicy without being sticky. It's clean, it's fruity, it's refreshing. The mouthfeel is supple, almost silky, with soft acidity that keeps everything in balance. And the finish, think light, crisp, and a little zesty, perfect for a palate reset. So, as always, you get to sit here and watch me open a bottle of wine. And I apologize because I could edit it, make it a little bit shorter for you, but I feel like this is part of the process and we should all enjoy this together. Nice cork. New glass today. A little bit of bubbles in there. So when you first open it, unmistakable waves of citrus, orange, lime, maybe a hint of lemon zest, mixed with ripe white peach. I do get a citrus scent, but it's more in the lime lemon area. I don't pick up really any orange, and I do get that white peach. So let's give her a sip. Ooh, it says smooth, sweet, and juicy without being sticky. That is all absolutely true. It's clean, it's fruity, it's refreshing. 100% agreed. This is very good. Mouthfeel is supple, almost silky, with soft acidity. I would agree. The acidity is so soft, it's almost not there at all. And the finish, think light, crisp, and a little zesty. Perfect for a palate reset? I would absolutely agree. So let's talk briefly about what makes this different from a typical white wine. White sangria is essentially white wine infused with fruit, usually citrus, apples, peaches, or tropical notes. Many winemakers also add a bit of fruit juice or natural flavor to give it that unmistakable sangria profile. The result? A wine that's sweeter, more playful, more aromatic, lower in tannins, incredibly easy drinking. And this absolutely is. It's the champion, El Campeón, of casual sipping, which might be why they call it El Campeón. Uh, let's talk about some food pairings or serving tips. El Campeón is one of the most versatile wines in the entire Advent calendar. Some pairing ideas: seafood ceviche. The acidity and citrus match beautifully. Grilled fish or chicken, clean flavors let the sangria shine. Tapas, olives, croquettes, fried bites, some fresh salads, especially with citrus dressings. Soft cheeses, your bries, Havarti, and of course charcuteries. Not the heavy cured meats, but the lighter options like turkey, prosciutto, or maybe even a mild salami. Uh, Serving tip: chill it, really chill it. This is room temperature and it's good. I can imagine how much better it would be cold. White sangria tastes best cold, and don't be afraid to add slices of orange or apple for fun. So, as we're going to do every episode here on Podmas, I'm going to do a little Advent reflection. So, after yesterday's rich, deep ripasso, today's wine reminds us of something important. Advent also needs moments of lightness. This season can become so busy, so heavy, so demanding that we forget to breathe, to smile, to enjoy something simple. El Campeón is that reminder. Sweet, bright, uncomplicated. Maybe the reflection tonight is this: let yourself have a moment that asks nothing of you. Just sit, sip, and let the day release its weight. That wraps up Podmas Day 2. Thank you for joining me for a little burst of brightness tonight. Tomorrow we move into Day 3, and trust me, it's completely different once again. Every night brings a new story and a new flavor. Until then, stay warm, stay light, and happy Podmas.